How much money do you need to get started? That's the special question. You'll need to spend money to make sure the property is livable, marketable, and functional. This way, you maximize its rental potential, attracting tenants faster, and you'll possibly even be able to charge them a premium. But remember, some properties come already made up, so you can save money. So just remember, sometimes you've got to spend some money to make the money you want to make, but sometimes the properties already come with everything intact. Please bear that in mind. But just so we're clear, here's some of the things that you may have to spend money on when you're taking out a property. Investing in good quality furniture can make a property more appealing to the potential tenant. More acoustics, functional equals more tenants. Giving a property a fresh lick of paint, fixing a broken door handle, or replacing the lighting can transform a property's appeal. Your goal is to make the space inviting, so you might need to spend some money before you rent it out. One thing you definitely need to do when you take on a property is invest in a deep clean, but of course you can always do this yourself. If the property has an outdoor space, maintaining it is crucial. A well-kept garden can keep selling points for many tenants, especially if they're older. You'll likely need to pay for utilities like TV license, water, electricity, gas, council tax, insurance, and even the internet. You need to make sure that everything is in order and functional, and if it isn't, you need to make sure you get everything in working order before you can start earning money. So how many properties do you need before you can replace your income? There is a calculation that you can use to answer this question accurately. I can't give you a number because it all depends on your market and your income goals. But there is a simple formula that can guide you. If your goal is to earn £3,000 a month and you make an average of £500 from each property, then you would need 6 properties on the rent to rent, and there you go, £3,000 a month. It's really that simple. In the upcoming modules, you'll dive deeper into the intricacies of these calculations, ensuring that you have a robust, data-driven strategy to achieve your financial freedom dream. But how much time do you need to spend per week? In the beginning, everything feels like an uphill battle, dipping your toes in waters you've never ventured before. Even the term HMO might have sounded like some alien lingo when you first heard it, but that's completely normal. Every expert was once a beginner. When you start, tasks like refurbishing your first HMO can feel heavy. You're sourcing materials, coordinating with tradesmen, maybe even dealing with unplanned hiccups like delays in delivery or mismatched paint colors. Then there's listing the property. Which platform do you use? How do you pitch it to them so your ad stands out and people actually book through you? And once that's done, the next challenge appears: finding tenants, drafting the perfect ad, hosting viewings, and addressing queries. I'm sorry, but addressing queries is just funny because we get so many students that get so many inquiries. They ask me like, oh, what are we going to do with this? What can I do with that? And I'm like, book them, accept it, say yes. But that at the beginning, yes, it's like that. But trust me, as time goes on, you'll become a pro. It's not just the practical steps, it's also the mind games, self-adapted whispers. Are you sure you can do this? Every little challenge feels like a mountain. But as days roll by and you'll dive deeper into the course, connecting the dots becomes way easier. And you'll find shortcuts and hacks. Maybe you'll find a reliable supplier who gives you great deals every single time, or a platform where property listings get maximum visibility. Then you've hit the gold mine. Perhaps you'll nail down an advert template that attracts the right kind of tenants with minimal adjustments needed. The reality is this: your experience becomes your best teacher. You'll start foreseeing potential hiccups and planning for them. And as you face and overcome more challenges, you'll build a mental troubleshooting guide that helps you solve problems that once would have taken you days to resolve. So that leak that you had that once took you days to address, well, now you have a plumber on speed dial who can sort it out for you in hours. So while in the beginning, setting up a single property might have taken you an entire couple of weeks, with the time and experience and the application of knowledge you'll gain from this course, you could effectively manage multiple properties at one time. And also don't forget, our mentoring gives you the opportunity to speak to us directly and get the help that you need on the spot, which is what most of our students take full advantage of. You'll learn, you'll adapt, and more importantly, you'll grow. And soon, what seemed like an insurmountable task will feel just like another day in a rent-to-rent business.